Everyone is just lying everywhere in the internet, everywhere. How do you actually make money? I suffer so much, and this is 2026.
Let me be completely honest with you right now. You have been lied to. Every single day you wake up, grab your phone, and some guy in a rented Lamborghini is screaming at you to try affiliate marketing, dropshipping, and all kinds of things that sound good but lead absolutely nowhere. And you keep trying. And you keep failing. And deep down you start asking yourself, is it me? Am I the problem? No, you are not the problem. The information you have been given is the problem. And today, that changes forever. My name is John. I have failed. I have lost sleep. I have sat in the dark wondering if any of this was ever going to work. And then everything changed the moment I discovered these secrets we'll be discussing today. Today, I am giving you everything. No filters, no fluff, no fake guru energy, just the raw truth about what actually works in 2026.
But before we go any further, if this is your first time here and nobody has ever shown you the real roadmap to making money online, hit that subscribe button right now. Because what I am about to share has already changed real people's lives, and I refuse to let you miss even 1 second of it. And drop a comment below telling me where in the world you are watching this from. Drop your city right now.
I genuinely want to know how far this message is reaching. The whole world is watching. Are you ready? Good, let's get into it. I have broken down every real way to make money online in 2026 into 4 simple categories. The dead zone, which is the stuff you need to run away from as fast as possible. The Launchpad, which has businesses you can start in under 3 months and make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. The growth zone, which covers skills that can bring you $10,000 to $50,000 a month within a year. And the empire level, which are long-term plays that could make you a millionaire if you have the courage and patience to stick with them. For each one, I will tell you the income potential, the difficulty level, how long it takes to get paid, and who each category is truly for. No more wasting your time. Let's go. Starting with category number 1. This is the dead zone, and it hurts to even talk about because so many good people are still trapped here right now. The income potential is 0, and in many cases it is actually negative, meaning you lose money. The difficulty looks easy on the surface but gives you absolutely nothing back. The time frame steals months, sometimes years of your life before you realize the whole thing was dead from the very beginning. And who is it best for? Nobody. Not a single person on this planet. Let me walk you through what belongs in the dead zone because this might sting a little. First, we have NFT flipping. The hype is completely gone, finished. Most people who thought they were making money from NFT eventually lost everything they gained and then some. If you have never made a single dollar online and you are starting here, you are walking straight into a trap. Next, crypto trading. The market moves so fast it will make your head spin. Most people do not have the discipline, the tools, or the real skill required to survive in that space. Unless you are absolutely obsessed with it and living for it every single moment of the day, you will lose money. It is just that simple. Then we have multi-level marketing. If your income depends more on recruiting people than on actually selling something real, that is not a business. That is a cycle that drains your pocket and your relationships. Most of these programs are designed to take money from you, not give it to you. After that, basic captions and subtitles. Artificial intelligence now does this faster, cheaper, and better than any human ever could. This work is gone. There is nothing left here for you. Then low-level data entry. It honestly still shocks me that people believe this is a path to income in 2026. AI tools have completely taken over this space. Move on immediately. Then micro-tasks. Trying to build a real life doing tiny tasks with 0 long-term growth, that is a dead end that looks like a door. Then print on demand. The market is completely oversaturated. Everyone is selling the same things and standing out is nearly impossible unless you come in with something totally unique and different. And finally, day trading. If you are not completely and totally obsessed with it, if it is not your entire life, if you are not eating and sleeping and breathing market data every single second of the day, it is dramatically easier to lose money than to make any. All of these ideas are like trying to cross the ocean in a car. You keep driving, you keep sinking, because you need a completely different vehicle. So here is your filter for spotting the dead zone. Before you commit to any idea, run it through these 3 questions. 1. Is artificial intelligence already replacing this? 2. Is this industry shrinking or becoming irrelevant? 3. Is it easier to lose money here than to make it? If you answer yes to even one of those questions, drop it right now and never look back. Now let's talk about the category that actually puts real money in your hands. This is the Launchpad, and it is exactly where most people watching this should start. The income potential here is $5,000 to $10,000 a month, no problem at all. The difficulty is low because these are simple skills with fast results. The time frame is 30 to 60 days to get your first real payment. And this category is best for anyone starting from zero who needs to build momentum, confidence, and real-world experience. You do not need a university degree. You do not need years of experience. You just need basic execution, the ability to talk to customers, and the hunger to get your first dollar online. Let me walk you through the best options in the Launchpad. First, short-form video editing. If you have been on social media lately, you already know that the demand for short-form content is absolutely massive. Every person seems to be a content creator now, and they all need someone to help edit and clip their videos. Artificial intelligence makes this even easier, and the best part is you can get paid very fast. Next, social media copywriting. Every business in the world needs to know how to use words to attract customers. They need someone to write that content for them. The tools available today make this skill incredibly accessible. Just find the client, do the work, and get paid. After that, setting up chatbots for small businesses. Every small business owner is desperate for more time. If you can walk in and set up a smart chatbot that handles their customer questions automatically, they will happily pay you because what you save them in time is worth far more than what you charge them. Then there is the AI receptionist setup. Using tools available right now, you can set up a system for small businesses that automatically answers all their incoming calls, qualifies leads, books appointments, and answers questions, all without ever calling in sick, taking a day off, or complaining. Helping businesses set this up is a fantastic way to earn good money fast. Next is UGC content, which stands for user-generated content. Brands today want real people showing their products, not polished professional models. If you can connect brands with regular creators and act as the middle person, you earn a piece of every deal. You can absolutely start at $5,000 to $10,000 with this one. And finally, the virtual or executive assistant. Wealthy people hate wasting time more than anything else, and they will pay you well to get it back. The incredible bonus is that you get to spend your days working closely with smart, successful people who will teach you things about life and business that money cannot buy. It is a no-brainer way to start. This category is about mastering one high-income skill, because if you already knew how to make millions, you would already be making millions. That means you have to be willing to invest in yourself and develop real skills that add real value to the world. If you want to get started at the Launchpad level, here is exactly what to do. First, create an offer based on outcomes, not your time. Find the pain your customer is already feeling. Help them either make more money or save more time in a very specific way. Make a clear promise about a specific result in a specific time frame and remove all the risk by adding a simple guarantee. Then tell them that because it is just you can only work with 3 to 5 clients at a time. That creates urgency, and it will get them to say yes much faster. Once your offer is ready, commit to one outreach every single day. Reach out to one potential client every day without fail until you land customers. That is the habit. That is the non-negotiable. This category will teach you the most valuable skill of all, which is how to create an offer, communicate it clearly, and get someone to pay you for it. But if you already have some experience or you want income that is more consistent and more serious, then the growth zone is where you need to be. Category number 3 is the growth zone, and this is where things start to get really exciting. The income potential here is $10,000 to $50,000 a month at minimum. The difficulty is medium, but you are no longer just completing tasks. You are solving real revenue and growth problems for businesses, and that is what makes the pay so much better. The time frame to see real money could be 3 months, or in a slower case up to 12 months, but you are building something that will carry you for years. The growth zone is best for people who have some skill already and want to move towards stability and serious scale. Let me show you the best options in the growth zone. First, automation agencies. This is the hottest opportunity right now, and for very good reason. Businesses everywhere are drowning in repetitive work that can be automated. If you can come in and build those automations for them, you save them money, you save them time, and you make yourself absolutely essential. This skill will only become more valuable as time goes on. Next, AI-powered LinkedIn growth systems. Every CEO and business leader out there needs more reach. They need people to discover them, trust them, and want to work with them. If you can come in and own that outcome, building their audience and their credibility using AI tools, they will pay you very well month after month. After that, micro software as a service products. These are small focused tools, maybe a plugin, a simple app, or a browser extension that solve one specific problem for small businesses. The beautiful part is you charge a monthly fee for simple ongoing value, and that is how you stack predictable recurring income over time. Then there's building an AI content agency. Brands are always hungry for more content and they need it consistently. Using AI tools to produce high volumes of quality content without constant filming or shooting is genuinely possible today. Tools like Hagen and 11 Labs make this job dramatically easier, and if you love content, this one will feel like something you were born to do. And finally, high-quality motion graphic design. As AI handles more and more basic content, what separates good content from great content is professional motion graphics. This is the skill that makes everything look premium and polished. Learn After Effects and combine it with modern AI tools, and you will be delivering assets that clients cannot find anywhere else. If you want to win in the growth zone, here are 2 things you must do. First, build 3 to 5 strong case studies that show real results. If you are just starting, offer your services at a discount to your ideal type of client in exchange for the right to use their project as a case study. That proof will help you win new clients much faster than any sales pitch ever could. Second, stop selling one-off projects and start selling monthly retainers based on outcomes. When you get paid every month for a specific result, you create predictability in your income, and that is where real freedom begins. But if deep down you want to build something way bigger than yourself, something that could genuinely change the entire trajectory of your life, the empire level is calling your name. Category number 4 is the empire level, and just hearing about what is possible here should give you chills. The income potential is $1 million a month. Not for everyone, but for the ones who commit, absolutely yes. The difficulty is high because this requires real systems, real leadership, and real long-term thinking. It may also require some starting capital or specialized expertise, but the return, if you stay the course, is life-changing. The time frame from starting at 0 could be 2 to 10 years or more depending on how hard you push. And the empire level is for people who are not just trying to pay bills. These are people who want to build something so valuable that someone else might actually want to buy it one day. Let me walk you through the options here. First, investing in AI-first founders. If you have capital available, putting it into early-stage AI companies is one of the most powerful plays available right now. When the companies you invest in win, and you do it without having to run the company yourself. Next, building software and AI products. The key is building tools that solve real problems in ways that are truly unique. Not only does this generate recurring monthly revenue through subscriptions, but you also build an asset that other companies will pay 10 to 50 times your annual revenue to acquire. After that, buying small existing businesses and using AI to automate 30 to 50% of their operations. There are thousands of simple businesses out there still running the same way they did decades ago. Then there is building a personal brand or content machine that creates deal flow. Think about what Mr. Beast did with Feastables or what Logan Paul did with Prime. When you build genuine distribution, when people actually follow you and trust you, you can launch products that create equity and enterprise value. This one is at the empire level because it demands consistency over years. Most people simply will not do it. That is exactly why the ones who do get rewarded so generously. Next, subscription communities powered by AI curation. People pay every month to belong to the right group, to access the right knowledge, and to have their questions answered fast. When AI is built into that community to support and guide members around the clock, you create something incredibly sticky and incredibly valuable. This model works and it scales beautifully. And finally, licensing AI playbooks to other businesses. Most companies do not yet realize that the intelligent systems and prompts they build inside their own business are actually intellectual property. If you develop powerful AI-driven playbooks and systems, you can license them to other companies and turn that into completely passive income. A lot of people are quietly making serious money doing exactly this, and most of the world has not even noticed yet. So please understand this. You do not get the explosive growth without first surviving the flat beginning. You have to invest, reinvest, and recommit over and over before the breakthrough comes. Here's how you attack the empire level step by step. First, take your strongest skill and connect it to the fastest growing industry you can find. If you do not know which industry that is, ask AI. It will tell you instantly. Second, stop selling your time and start selling outcomes. Build a system around delivering that outcome and automate as much of it as possible. Third, build your team slowly and carefully. The first people who come into your business will shape everything that follows. Take your time finding the right ones and avoid adding people anywhere AI can do that job for you. Fourth, layer AI into your daily operations to cut costs and grow your margins. And fifth, create content around whatever you are building. Content will bring you opportunities, talent, friendships, and invites to rooms you could never buy your way into. I wish I had started this earlier than I did. Now here is the thing that destroys more businesses than any bad strategy or wrong category ever could. It is called shiny object syndrome, and it is absolutely brutal. Most people do not fail because they chose the wrong path. They fail because they keep switching paths every few weeks. I have a close friend my age and I have watched him jump from one idea to the next for years and years. He has never found any real traction, and the reason is painful. Every time he restarts, he throws away all the progress he made. He goes back to zero. And starting from zero means you can tell yourself you were never really wrong. But staying in the game long enough to be proven right is where winning actually happens. Winners lose more often than losers do. That sounds completely backwards, but it is true. A winner has simply made enough attempts and stayed in long enough to finally hit. So do not get distracted. Focus. Follow one single path until you win. Pick one of these options and execute on it relentlessly. You can do anything, you just cannot do everything. Here is how you protect yourself from shiny object syndrome. First, commit to 1,000 days of focused, consistent action. Do not stop, do not detour, be consistent no matter what. Second, document your journey publicly, post about it, share the wins and the hard moments. When people are following your progress, you become accountable to them and to yourself because they will be watching and waiting to see what comes next. If you just do those two things, you will give yourself a better shot at success than almost anything else I could tell you. And the most important thing is this. Do not just watch this and walk away and do nothing. The one thing that separates the people who make it in 2026 from the ones who never quite get there is simply showing up and doing the work. So if that is you, I want a commitment from you right now. Look me in the eye and tell me you are one of the people who is actually different. You are not just collecting information and putting it on a shelf. You are going to pick something, focus on it, and keep going until you get real results.